Hi everybody. Today we're going to be making these beautiful earrings. You gotta see how gorgeous these are. Let me show you up close. Here's the pink ones. Aren't those gorgeous? And they're big, they're long. They look great on. And then we've got the white ones. We've got these aqua color, kind of an aqua color. They're just gorgeous. They really stand out. Now look, these are even bigger. Some people like big earrings. I try to make a variety. And then we've got these red ones that are kind of pretty. Go good for Christmas. And then here's the ones that we're going to put together today. We're going to put the same color together today. I really like this emerald colored bead with the black wire. And then I like to forge the edge of these wires, you know, like hammer on them a little bit or just bend them a little bit to make them look real rustic. Okay, let's get started. Let me get this out of the way and this. And what we're going to do is pull out what we're going to need. Okay, today all we're going to need is a wire. Let me see how long this is. This is about, it's about 4 inches. This is about 4 inches. A little over 4 inches with it if I take out that curl. But I'm going to show you how to do the curl on the end first before I get started because I already have this one measured out to match the one that I already started here. What you're going to need for tools is your cutter, your pliers, and your round nose pliers also, flat nose. And then you're going to need some silver beads, and you're going to need a couple emerald beads and a couple of white beads. And that's for each earring set. I mean, for each earring. You're going to need this for each earring. And then here's a wire. We do not need that. That doesn't go with this. Then we need these 2 little white beads. Now what we're going to do first thing is we want to make a tip on our wire. This matches the other side of this one. So I want to make sure that they were the same size. So I did those at the same time. But I'm going to do it just how I did it on that one. You take a hold of it just by the very tip. Then you just, oops. Then you just, I mark mine by putting it in the middle. That's what I like about these kind of pliers. I just put it in the middle. And I turn it until it touches the other side. And I believe it's touching. And then I turn it the other way a little bit. You know, just to give me a nice little circle there. There we go. And that's how you make a little circle on the end of your wire. Now, what I'm going to do is I want to put everything together in the same pattern as what I have on this right here. So this wire is to hold all of these beads here. So we're going to go to gold. Then we have a white. Then we have a gold. And we have an emerald. Then we have a white. Oh no, we have a gold. And then we have a white. Then we have a gold and an emerald. Then a gold. Then a white. Then a gold. And there you go. That has all of your beads on it now, and you're ready to close it up. Now what I'm going to do is I like this to be sideways. I'll use this one. I like this to lay flat this way because then I can put my ring on. Now I am going to make another circle at the other side to match this side. Now the opening's on this side here, so I want the opening on this side of this one too. I want the openings on the same side. So now I'm going to roll it around. See how I'm rolling it? I'm rolling it until it touches the other side. Yes, it's touching. Then I'm going to pull it out some, just like that. See there? Now I'm going to close it up a bit. Then I'm going to move it around and measure it to my other one. Oh yeah, that's going to be perfect. Now you've got this U-shaped look here. That's all. Isn't this easy? And then I've got this wire here that is like a keychain. I like using these kind because then your earring never falls apart. I just go move around it until I find the part that's open. Then I move over a little bit and pull it up. And then if you notice, it's open. Can you see the opening? See how it's open? And then I just slide my earring wire right into it, just like that. Now it's hooked on there. And then I'm going to slide it into the second one while it's hooked. And then all I got to do is move that wire around like this to get it on there all the way. Now that's all there is to that round part of this earring. See there? Pretty darn close. Just like that. You might want to go down a little bit. Let's see. There we go. And then what I like to do also is I like to take a little bit of anything sticky. You know, this is a glaze, but I like to put a little bit on my earring and then push the beads where they belong, because I like my beads staying stable. I mean, some people don't care, but I don't like it when I look in the mirror and I see one lopsided. You know, because all the beads are to one side or the other. I like them right in the middle. And then I normally let this dry a little bit, because that won't be real hard, because this is kind of a rubbery texture on this stuff. But it dries clear, so it will not show. But anyway, that's the way I like to do it. And then what we need to do is this side. Now, I got to make a separate wire for this side. Now let's see how I've got this, how this wire is here. Uh-oh, where's my wire? My wire is not here, so I will make another one. Now, I got this wire down at a little tool shop. I figure since it's not going through my ear, I'm safe to wear it. But I'm going to pull a piece of this out and cut it off. I lost my wire, so I got to do something. Oh, here it is. Now what I do is I go ahead and put a circle in one side, just like you see here. But, well, this one I didn't do it that way. I rolled this one, so I'm not even going to use that wire, because I want to show you exactly how I made them. Okay. I took this one and I rolled it just like that. Now let's see if that's the same size as this one. Yeah, that's pretty much the same size. And then I took a hold of it with these pliers and I just rolled it around a couple times. Just one. This one looks like it was rolled twice. Okay, now that's rolled. Now I'm going to cut it off. You don't need a whole bunch. It's kind of for looks. because I like it looking a little bit more rustic. Then I just squeeze it up. Just give it a little squeeze. Just like that. Then I'm going to put my bead on, my white bead. Put your white bead on there. It's not too far off. Let me squeeze that down just a little bit, just to make sure it's not going to be too big. Now see how I squeeze that down? I put one piece of this in here and one piece on, and then one on the edge, and I push down. That's where you do that on both sides, and you got it pretty well covered. Now let's look at it. Oh, that's so much better. That's just perfect. And then we'll take the lid, or the cap, the bead cap, and put that on top, right side up. I mean, right side down. Just like that. And so then we're going to make another one of those little knots right there, if you see. If you can see what I'm talking about. Now that's about, let's see how far that is. That's about there. That's about there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. Oh, my eye. Now if you'll notice, one's going straight right here. I've got one going this way on this bead, and then I've got one going this way, sideways and straight. So I want to make sure this is the opposite way. So I'm going to turn it this way to make sure my wire is going in the opposite way. So I'm going to bend this over at you, and then I'm going to move my pliers a little bit like that, and I'm going to go over it, move it a little bit more, and take it all the way under. Now I'm going to check and make sure these are the same size before I go any further. Now these are almost identical. These are almost identical, so I am going to stick with that. That's a good thing. That I'm going to push it under just a little bit to make it more circular. Then I'm going to hang on to this part like I did before, and then I'm going to roll this wire around. I think I'm going to go 2 times. I think that's what it is here. There's 1 or 2 times it rolls there. That's good. 2 times was good. Then I cut that off. And then squish down the little end that's left. Just a little piece there. Okay, now I'm going to put this up to this. And if you'll notice, I've got that very close in size. Oh, there. Got that very close in size. I'm so sorry I got that out of focus for you. Some of these I'll make over after I go over them and see if I've got it in focus, or if I don't, I'll go back and remake them to where you can see everything that's being done. What's the point if you can't see what's being done? And then all I do now is I'm going to add the bottom part here to this ring right here, that ring that opens, the key ring type ring. Okay, let me get that. I'm opening it, then I'm going to put on this on the key ring, and then I'm going to move that key ring until it pops on. Now it popped on. Now it's on there. Now we're going to do, all we've got left is putting this on. Now to put this on, all you got to do is that the opening is always on the inside of these. So when you look at the wire, the part that you're putting in your ear, that's the side that's going to be open on this little round spot. Unless you make them yourself and you do them the wrong way. I've done that before. Then you put it on that, you just hook it on. Then you grab a hold of that tip and you touch the metal. Just rub it against that metal till you feel like it's real secure. And then there you go. Then your earring's made. Okay, let me show you here. Then you have a beautiful set of earrings. That's all there is to that. It's not a hard job. It's just you get used to doing those little circles and you got it made, and those little wraps. Those little wraps are easier than making circles sometimes. You know, I've just gotten used to it. I can make them anytime. And then just squish them down if they're a little too big. But anyway, that's what we got for today, and you have a wonderful day, and God bless you.